Hello guys, welcome to another video. This video I just want to give you a few tips that I use to lose weight when I'm calm. These tips are like very useful. You can apply them in like any scenario. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So one of the best things to lose weight, like when I'm on the cut, is fasting. Now I usually fasted until 3 p.m., 4 p.m., around like midday. You can fast to whenever you want, but I find that fasting is very useful when it comes to trying to lose weight because it puts you in more of a calorie deficit, and obviously being in a calorie deficit is what makes you lose weight. And when you fast as long as you can, I promise you losing weight will be much easier. It will be way easier. I found that when I fasted until around midday, 5 p.m., maybe 4 p.m., I found that I also had like less of an appetite, and I also found it easier to lose weight. Alright, now the second tip when it comes to trying to lose weight and current body fat is eating fruits. You make sure that you're eating a lot of low calorie foods like fruits and vegetables. I make sure I eat a lot of bananas and dates, foods that give you energy. Make sure that you eat those, and also try and avoid calorie dense foods like pizzas, biscuits, stuff like that. You definitely want to avoid those. Yeah, you definitely want to eat a lot of fruits. I eat like about 3-4 apples a day, maybe 2-3 bananas as well. Kept my appetite in check, make sure I wasn't too hungry. So yeah, eating fruits is very helpful when it comes to losing weight. And now the third tip, definitely try and do cardio where possible. I walked to a lot of places when I was on my car. I walked almost everywhere I could. If I didn't get my cardio done in the gym, then I definitely walked most places I went. Try and always get to 10,000 steps. I found that when I hit 10,000 or 8,000 steps a day, then I definitely like was in a calorie deficit or saw progress. I started seeing progress definitely when I started hitting 10k, 15k, maybe even 20k steps a day. You want to download an app like Step Up because it helps you track your steps. You want to aim for 10k, 15k, or 20k steps a day. That's going to help you a lot when it comes to losing weight. It helps you keep in a direct calorie deficit. You don't necessarily need to do long amounts of cardio in the gym. You don't need to do an intense amount. You can, it will be helpful, but you don't need to do long amounts of cardio in the gym. I found that when I got to, like I said, like 15k steps, when you walked around a lot, it was definitely easier to be in a calorie deficit because walking takes less energy, and it's more useful when it comes to losing weight. Another tip, this is a bonus tip, you don't have to do this, but one thing I did that really helped me lose weight, I walked after I ate my last meal. So after I ate my last meal, like which was dinner, let's say I ate like salmon or something, after I finished my dinner, not always, but I would sometimes go for a walk after to help with digestion and also to burn those extra calories, which really helped in the long run. So if you have time or if you can, go for walks after your last meal. It helps you digest the food quicker and it helps you to be in a calorie deficit easier. Another tip I use when trying to lose weight was I train my abs almost every day. This is a bonus tip. It doesn't really, I don't know if it really helps towards losing weight, but training your abs will definitely help you if you're trying to show your abs and lose fat. I think it will definitely help you. You can't target fat in your abs. I'm not spreading false information, but when it comes to trying to show your abs and trying to show like your lower body, I find that when I train my abs, I think they show more. It kind of spreads the fat out more evenly so that you see your abs, but you also have to be in a calorie deficit to be able to lose actual fat. So yeah, training your abs will definitely be useful if you're trying to show your abs or you're trying to lose lower body fat. My last tip when it comes to losing weight is obviously counting your calories. Make sure that you are counting your calories religiously. You want to count every single thing that you put into your mouth. Drinks, anything you put into your mouth, you want to count your calories like there's no tomorrow, basically. Yeah, because it all comes down to being in a calorie deficit And I think why most people struggle to lose weight is because they don't know if they're in a calorie deficit, or they either don't track their calories. When you don't track your calories, it's going to be much harder to lose weight. So if you do track your calories, I think it's going to be a lot easier to lose weight. You find that, I found that when I tracked my calories, let's say I knew I was eating specifically 1,800 calories a day, I would adjust my cardio, maybe do more cardio, do less cardio, to make sure that I ate or I was in a calorie deficit. And you also definitely want to find out your how many calories you burn in a day, like your resting calorie rate, your BMR. Bonus tip: make sure that you have a specific goal when it comes to losing weight. When I first started like trying to lose fat, I just dieted for weeks without having a specific goal, and that's something you definitely do not want to do. So if you're trying to lose weight, definitely have a goal of wanting to lose this much kilograms, wanting to lose this much percent of body fat. When I was dieting, I made a goal of losing I think it was 1% body fat each 2 weeks, something along the lines of that. But definitely have a goal of wanting to lose this much kg in this week, this much percent body fat by this amount of time. Otherwise, you just be going in circles. Yeah, definitely have a goal of wanting to lose a specific amount of weight so that you don't just diet for weeks, which is what I did. And yeah, that's really it when it comes to losing weight. Those are all the tips I used. Definitely apply these, maybe write these down, remember these helped me lose weight a lot. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give a like, share, comment, and yeah, thank you for watching if you made it to the end.